Hi, my name is Mel, and today we'll be travelling along the Thames River using the Thames Clipper, London's unique river bus service. If you're visiting London, then travelling along the river is a brilliant way of seeing the city. So, we'll be looking at where the Thames Clippers go, what you can see by using them, how do you pay for them, and a few other tips and tricks along the way. So let's dive in and see how you can make the most of this fantastic service. The Thames Clipper, officially known as the Uber boat by Thames Clippers, is a fleet of high-speed catamarans that operate on the River Thames. It's a comfortable, reliable and scenic alternative to the underground or buses, and it offers stunning views of London's riverside landmarks and one or two that are further afield. So where does it go? It runs from Putney in the west all the way to Woolwich in the east, stopping at key locations like Westminster Pier with the Houses of Parliament, Embankment, where you can see the London Eye, London Bridge with the Shard, Tower Pier, so we have the Tower of London and Tower Bridge, Canary Wharf and Maritime Greenwich. Oh, and North Greenwich for the O2 with the cable car. There are multiple routes running along the river, so check the timetable for the one that suits your journey best. How to pay for your journey on the Thames Clippers? Well, you can buy tickets at the pier, on board the boat, or conveniently through the Thames Clipper app or on the Thames Clipper website. Buying the tickets online via the app or at the website tends to be the cheapest option. Secondly, there's contactless payment, Oyster cards and travel cards. They're all accepted, but do remember that the fares are not part of the daily cap, like on the underground and the buses. In other words, a journey using a tap-in payment method on the Thames Clippers will always be charged at, say, £10.80, no matter how many other journeys you've made that day on the Thames Clippers, or for that matter, on the tube or the buses. It isn't part of the daily cap. Lastly, there are also single return, hop-on, hop-off tickets, as well as season passes for regular commuters. Check the website for details. Boarding the Thames Clipper. Arrive at the pier probably around 5 minutes before departure. When the boat arrives, let the passengers disembark before you board. Staff are always on hand to help you if you're unsure where to go. Once on board, you then find a seat, and there's plenty of indoor seating when the weather's inclement, as it has been known to be in London from time to time. But there's also some great seats at the back where you can get some marvellous views and take some great photographs. But be aware it can be rather chilly. What to expect once you're on board? The boats all have a cafe bar serving drinks, snacks, and even a glass of your favourite tipple. Similarly, restrooms or loos are available on the boats. And don't forget your camera for some of the best views in town. And if you have limited mobility, all the boats are wheelchair accessible, and all the piers in the main tourist areas offer step-free access, except for London Bridge. Now, some tips for travelling. Check the live departure times online or through the app, especially if you're catching the last boat of the day. The Clipper can get busy during rush hour on weekdays, and also any time during the day in the main tourist season, especially on the central section between Westminster and Tower Piers. So plan ahead if you're needing to travel at peak times. Now, whilst it's always much more scenic to travel by the Thames Clipper, it's generally going to be cheaper to take the tube or bus. As an example, the journey from Westminster to Greenwich is fantastic by Thames Clipper, taking 47 minutes and costing £10.80 for an adult. But going by the tube and then the bus would cost you just £4.65, or indeed nothing if you've already hit the daily cap for travel, and would be 5 minutes quicker. What are the must-see sites along the route? Some highlights you'll pass include the Tower of London, Cutty Sark at Greenwich, and the impressive O2 Arena. You'll go underneath Tower Bridge, you'll see the Shard, you'll see the London Eye. It's an easy and enjoyable way to tick off several of the iconic sites of London in just one trip. And that's your quick guide to using the Thames Clipper in London. If you found this video helpful, you know the drill. Give us a like and subscribe for more travel tips and guides around London. Let us know in the comments if you've travelled by the river or if you have any questions about the Thames Clipper. Finally, you can click on one of these other videos showing around me now. Until next time, happy sailing!